YouTube, what's up, YouTube? Let me show you my face. Let me show you my face. About you right here, back into my home garden. I want to do a quick update of what is going on over here. I think the last video I did here was around 2 weeks ago. Yeah, around 2 weeks ago. Let me show you. I'm gonna wait for a few people to come online and I can start moving around and show you what's going on right here. How the plants are doing. The crops. Is it crops or plants? I think it's called crops. Waiting for one or two people to come online. Hey, let me fix my camera in the meantime. Is it better? No, no. One person, one people online, one person online. Sorry, I'm trying to fix my camera so that it gets a little bit better. If a lot of people come online. Hi, good afternoon. Smiling, Bonsu, Bonsai Tree. Yo, man, how you doing? All right, so 14 people online already. Okay, so this is gonna be quick. Which garden is this? It's my home garden. Hey, Ismaila. Who is this Ismaila? Is it is? If I want to formula kidding. Who is this Ismaila? Big bro. Okay. It's my home garden or my father garden or tadiga. So so that's my big brother. All right, so 15 people online. I'm gonna show you a quick one. You can see this is the cucumbers that I showed like 2-3 weeks ago. They were babies. They were like this. Let me show you. Okay, anyways, this cucumber right here, you can see that they are flowering. You can see flowers right there. They are flowering nicely, and I'm gonna show you more, but I wanted to show you how these cucumbers, you see how big they are right now. They're almost like a half meter tall. They were like this 2 weeks ago, just like this. You see this one right there? This is what I showed 2 weeks ago. Okay, so those cucumbers were like this 2 weeks ago. So you can see how fast cucumbers grow. All right, so make sure you hit the like button on this video because I'm going to show you a lot of things right here. And I have my mom somewhere over there. I'm going to I'll ask her about sorrels because I wanted to do a little bit of vegetables right in my banana garden over there. So I wanted to ask her about sorrels, how fast they can get, these sorrels growing. Because these ones also were very tiny the last time I did a live over here. They were very, very small, like maybe about this size. Maybe something like this. They were something like this, okay? And you can see 2 weeks now they are big. And by next 2-3 days you can start harvesting them. So I want to ask her about how much I can get from sorrel. How do I sell them? Okay, so maybe those information will be good for you too. Was live from Japan. Okay. How can we call you writing from Sweden? 957-522. 957-5227, something like that. But you can go and check any other video, any video from our channel, any video that you watch. There's in the next maybe like few minutes, within a minute, you will see a video that a number that I put up for advertisement. I didn't video you can follow. Okay. Yeah. So you can see these are the cucumbers and what we did so far. I can video that okay. So now you can see we have already gave it a support so that because cucumbers like to grow up, okay? They grow up. In the next maybe like maybe 2-3 days, you'll see that this cucumber will start fruiting. By the way, let me show you my face for people who are joining right now. This is a body right here, and I'm in the. Please say the number again. 957-5227, I think. Boy, boy. Okay, so I have a lot of stuff going on over here. You can see some cucumbers there, some nursery bed over there, some lettuce over here, and a lot of other stuff that I'm gonna be doing an update over here. All right, so like I was saying, this cucumber is flowering, and once you see a flower, I mean, the next 3-4 days, within a week, you will start seeing some fruits coming up. And by the way, this is Smile Gambia. Hey boy, it's like a video sunya. This is Smile Gambia. He's copying my strategy, and his channel is also. Boy, how much subscribers do you have?
7,300.
7,300. How long? How old is the channel?
5 months, 6.
5 months, 6 months, and you are like 7,000.
Yeah.
You know, before Nice Gambia get to 7,000, that was like almost 2 years before we get to 7,000. Yeah. So this one is a genius.
What are these?
These are cucumbers. Yeah, boy, ngani fijang like 3 weeks ago I work kijang. I'm a 1 month off on C5, correct?
Yeah.
Ha, ajiba dan tanyame. And undo jibe 2 weeks ago ngan no falam fi ya be grow kanyam. Bare kakumbala ha green pepper falam bijela nyukudo. Ha. So yeah, no. Setelah nak kata kiri nak nggak domain ke nggak gardening ke kodin domain so. Yes. All right. So yeah, let me check the comments. Lifespan for cucumber is like maybe 4 months. I don't think it goes past that. I cannot remember, but it doesn't go past maybe 4 months because you will harvest it like three times maybe. But once you start fruiting or flowering and fruiting, you'll be cutting it like, let's say, if I come here, like this is like how many cucumbers? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 14 cucumbers. So maybe every 2-3 days I will get some few stick of cucumbers or fruits of cucumbers here, and I can be cutting it like that continuously for like maybe 2 months. 3 months, I don't know, but it's not. The lifespan is not that much, but they give you fruit constantly, and they grow very fast. Okay, they grow very, very fast. Like I said, this is about 3 weeks old. 3 weeks old, and in the next by 4th week, you will see the fruit start coming out. Once it fruit, in the next maybe it will give it like a week. Maybe that fruit will be big enough for you to harvest it. All right, so like I said, this is like 3 weeks, maybe maximum 4 weeks old, but this one here was what I was growing the first day I did a live over here. I think that was the 2nd day of Ramadan. Almost 2 weeks ago. So you can see how big they are coming up right now already. Okay, and like I said, the day that I was putting up these plants, okay, these fruits, these seeds, these ones over here, they are as small as these ones. So in the next 2 weeks, I expect these ones to be as big as these ones over here. So you can see how fast they grow. Okay, and these are the lettuce over here that were also very small. So the next 1 week we'll start harvesting this lettuce as well. So you see how fast vegetables can give you like results. I can give you money. Okay, and one thing, this is the apple plant over here. You can see it's growing big, growing big. So soon we'll start eating apples. And these are sorrels. Boy, sorrel boy jambo na ma boy. Jambo rek boy in jambo kuntu nga me merongin kaka fanya boy sorrel pano ni afandi. Sometimes $500. And ni me pano fanda. So it's like every 2-3 days you can harvest. Yeah, every 2-3 days you can harvest. So yeah. Okay, you can see sorrels over here as well. Okay, like I said, I wanted to do a big sorrel like garden right inside here because I have some space over there. And because they are quick, these ones also are like maybe they are around the same age with the cucumbers. Okay, so there's gonna be like 3 weeks, 4 weeks. So like 4 weeks, you start harvesting sorrels. And sorrels, how do you harvest them? When the leaves get big, in the next 2-3 days, these leaves are gonna be mature enough for you to cut them. You just come here, cut it like this. Huh?
No.
Boy, boy.
Market, you don't sell it. You don't cut it that way.
Boy,
you cut it from here.
Cut, let me see.
Yeah.
Cut, let me see.
No. If I cut it,
I couldn't do boy. Can I worry boy? Me can't roll.
You cut it like this.
Like this.
Yeah.
So this is what you sell.
And then this one will grow later.
Yeah. So that's what my mom was telling me.
You see?
Okay, so this one is what you cut, and then give it. Put it in a bucket.
Yeah, in a bucket.
And you sell it.
Yeah.
My mom was telling me a bucket was.
If you have to cook it, then you start
cutting it like that.
Exactly.
So guys, you see, this is like nyamo boy, nyamo ya fi ekulo fi nyamo falling within 1 month boy. I start couldn't I depend on son and I could also son and there. Okay, so in the comments, what do you have in the comments? Where is the garden located? It's in Lamen. Isn't this in Lamen? Somebody's also asking my WhatsApp. I hope you get the WhatsApp. Oh, amazing food. Yeah, it's a nice food. Yeah, it's a nice food. Okay, so one thing is like if you cut it, because it's a plant, it wants to regenerate as fast as possible. Once you cut it, it's gonna try to replace whatever it lost because it was picking a lot of nutrients, feeding all the plants, all the leaves and branches all at the same time. So if you cut it, all those nutrients that are coming will force this one to grow even bigger and faster. So yeah, more branches will be created because you know what happened is because it's coming straight up. If you cut here, it will try to create the other branches. Other branches will start growing, so it start growing bigger and bigger and bigger. Okay, so there's also another small bed right here, and these ones are green peppers. These ones are green peppers right there. You can see they are also very small. When I did the first live, but for green peppers, you have to give them nursery. You have to nursery them first. before you transplant them, because sometimes they will not make it if you grow them directly. You need to treat the soil, you need to treat the seeds, and they need a little bit more work. But they also, when it grow big, when it grows big, you can always, like, you be harvesting them continuously. But you not sort of more. Move forward, therefore. For them, must only did it.
No, I'm taking. Ndemo YouTube ali.
YouTube ali.
Ndemo YouTube ali. Kepa wale makema sana. Yeah, mmefala mole subscribe na channel lo. Kodi.
Small Gambia. By the way, go to Small Gambia and subscribe.
Yeah, let them share, like, and comment on the videos.
Yeah. But you cannot style all the sunya boy.
Abo itelen karande itelen mentor so ni mira style sunya met man la style. Huh?
Okay. All right. So there are more cucumbers to grow, like to show you right over here. You can see this one also are growing. But what I'm like, the last time I was showing the cucumbers, after my mom told me that they were getting closer to each other, I was gonna give them like a foot, or like 1 foot space, or maybe I don't know how much is that in centimeters. But you can see these two will be a little bit close to each other. But it doesn't matter. It's a trial and error. So what I wanted to do with these ones is I'm gonna give them support to climb up on this fence, so that I don't need to do a lot more work. They'll just climb on the fence and they'll fill all this fence with fruit. Okay, with fruit. So I added 2 taps since the last video. I added 2 taps, 1 tap over here. And by the way, I don't know if you can remember this. The last video I showed you that there are thieves that come and take out this, this tap head, because they are coppers. So people will come and like detach this. They will come with tools, detach this, and take them and sell this copper very cheap. This tap head will be like $750. Yeah, $750 for good ones. Bad ones, like let's say normal ones will be like $450. So if they will go and sell the good ones for maybe 200, bad ones maybe 150. So in order to that, you see what we did, we called a welder man to come and weld, because I know if I had to tag this side, they might unplug it from here. Okay, so what I did is to belt it like this. Okay, belt it like this to make sure nobody can detach it. If you want to take it, like if you come here, you don't need to have a lot more tools to get this thing off, and I don't think they'll be ready to do that. All right, so how much does cucumber cost? Cucumber, I cannot remember, because the last time I did cucumber was like a year, 2 years ago, I think 2 years ago. But cucumber like life outside and get. But very soon we'll start, like I'll start maybe having some fruit. So yeah, I will know how much they're selling. So this and boy jamba jambo nyadi le ka nyadi le. Okay, so this was jamba jambos for people who are in the Gambia, the ones that understand Mandinka. So we try to speak English because we understand our demography is across the world. So many people who are following our channel are English speaking, not local Gambian. So that's why we try to speak English. So sometimes we got stuck. So somebody help me. Jaba jambo nyadi lang in the comments. Alam ma ko ban jaba jambo ko fo nyadi angay kamono. So they are onions, okay, but you onions that you like you consume their leaves, not the onion, like the onion fruit itself, is the corn fruit or whatever you call it. So this one you consume their fruits, so their leaves. Yeah, so they're also very fast, very fast. Yeah, so you can see I have a lot more space, so more fruits, more vegetables are gonna come over around here. And by the way, let me show you this. Look at this. I guess I showed you this the last live. You can see how brown this side is. This side is a bit whiter than this side. These are borehole water. So if you have borehole at home, do not consume it directly. So this installation was done like 1 month, 2 weeks ago. Yeah, around 1 month, 2 weeks ago. Yeah, so you can see within 1 month, 2 weeks ago, you see how dark this is. This is filtering all the dirt. Okay, because I have a borehole right here in the garden, so sometimes Nawek water will just go off, and the residence is over here. So we are trying to filter all the water that is coming, so that when the Nawek is off, Nawek is no more having water. Like during the day, usually during the day we don't have water, so this will filter all the water so that we can use it for domestic, for consumption and so on. So you can see, and we installed 2 filters so that the water will be filtered twice before people have access to get the water. So you can see how important it is to filter the water. And Nawek 2, most people will filter even Narek. Okay, so sorry, not most people. Some people will filter even Narek because yeah. So we understand that the water system doesn't stay clean at all times. So it's important to install this filter. And the installation of this filter, the entire installation here is like 3,500, I guess. So each of these filter is about 1,500 with all the assembly. So about 3,000 and the maybe workmanship another $500, $700, maybe max $1,000. So within 3,000 to 3,500, maybe max 4,000, you have your water clean. And this filter, when it is dirty, you take it out, wash it, and then install it back. Okay, wash it and install it back. Maybe after 3-4 times, you can now change the filter. The filter itself is like $150. The white thing that is in there is about $150. So you can just buy them in any of these plumbing shops. Most of the plumbing shops do have it. So yeah, that is the importance of filtering water. All right, so I have a little bit of other ornamentation going on over here. I think some of you might have seen that already. Let me show you. Boy, back so I need to do a little bit of, because some of my pipe systems, my pipe are not they're not, I cannot take it everywhere. So this is some of the ornamentation that I did. You can see how big they are going big. And because I have a poultry right there, you can see that is a poultry farm right there. Okay, so the bats are coming in the next 2 weeks, maybe 2 weeks. About 1,000 bats are coming, 4 months old. I already outsourced the work for the what do you call it, the brooding and the growing of the bat. So I just want to bring them up, bring them here, and within a month, sorry, within 2 weeks, I start selling eggs. Okay, so this the reason why I was talking about the chicken is the manure. You can see this is the manure that I applied here like 2 weeks ago. Yeah, because that was the same day that I was doing this manure. 2 weeks ago, you can see how big this plant is already growing. It was as tiny as maybe this one right there. It was as small as this one, maybe a little bit bigger than this one 2 weeks ago. And you can see now how big it is. Okay, very big. So you can see the good thing of doing farming. So you have manure, and these ones are I think Queen of the Night, and also there are different kind of flowers. This one is bougainvillea, Chinese bougainvillea. We call it Chinese bougainvillea over here. It's a very nice one. So we're gonna use this kind of flowers to fill this side, to cover the fence of the garden, and yeah, give it a nice look. You also have I think blue moon. You have blue moon right here. Yeah, there's blue moon, and the is your car is already is a cover. That's my brother's car. He's always particular about whether we have covered his car or not. Okay, so yeah, so we also have you have is it Exoda? I don't know. They are cactus plants. I forgot the name of this one, cactus plant. The next ones are over here. Okay, I also have some palm trees going on over here, so that this side, because this side was having, we break down and dump all this stuff over here. So we are trying to clean it gradually. So we wanted to have this, this, okay, so that we can control whatever is in here. Because a big compound like this is very difficult to keep it tidy at all times. So this will help us. So you can see these plants are coming up right there, and the bamboo palms also are coming very nicely. And these are the walkways. I'm also doing some painting over here. I started scraping off all this to do some painting to get the place a little bit nicer. So these are some of the plants that are coming up over here. And this side also, I did some, we put some chicken manure. See how green they are coming. From the last video, if you can remember how these were, they were also very, very small, but now they are getting bigger. So yeah, from the chicken, I have a lot of, like, you have eggs, you have manure, you have many stuff. And all this water is coming from the borehole. So usually when I put on the borehole in the morning, we don't turn it off. We make sure we leave it on. And nicely, you can see all these other plants. These other flowers are coming up. And look at this. This one is a rose flower. It's a rose flower that I got from my brother. Nice one. Okay. You have another rare palm over here getting bigger. So all these ones are rare palms. About 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 over here, and the other side also you have about 6 over there. So nicely. And these ones are exodas. You can see how nice they are coming up. And all these are done by a guy called Idris. So we're gonna do a video. We did a video already. If you search landscaping in the Gambia, you will see somebody called Idris. We did 2-3 videos with him, and today Lucky Child is gonna meet him for another video, yeah, because they do nice work. So if you wanna have a home garden, nice home garden, yeah, you can contact him. Ma, iko foko mujelet. My mom is right here. He's also about buying. I became a waffle. If you want Kembo, come over here. We can sell Kembo to you. Lock orientation. You can see my mom is selling Kembo. This is my mom over here. Ma, naman ko faka vegetable cold long. Nakaplaza. Boy, sorry, nyali na ba? Ani fonko sorry to ni. Kucha iko pano, ni pano si ba kule.
Da kilimbu katara.
Aha.
Na da siyari watu mina. Wama katika price ko kema sababa na ta siyari watu mina dogo je pano katara ko kemelul fo min tan bida.
Imagine. So ano wote ni akuntu rek si nya kile nga wul na ko rek.
Ni akunta ka center. Ni akunta ko sign tol tabe da benten ni akuntu te. Otuma be bulo fayla ga sai. Bulo mi abi fayla to. Aka soron ne la.
Okay. So you had that. If you cannot understand Mandinka, what she was saying is sorrels. You know, with a bucket like this, you can sell it from $200 to $500, depending on the availability in the market. Like how, if it is scarce, you can get it at 500. You can sell it at 500. If it is plenty in the market, you can sell it from 200. Yeah, around $200-300. Okay. So yeah, that's the garden. And a quick update. I think that's all I have today. Maybe let me show you one more thing before I end this live. Inside. Bibang. Yeah, so there. So I'm locally. So okay. So you can see I have a lot more tabs that I did the same work over here. Okay. So this is the bucket sometimes that I use when I'm using the pipes, and I also use buckets to water some other parts. Okay. So in the main. Oh, sorry. I almost took it and fall. In the main garden. I'm not seeing comments. Updated comments. Can you comment? This one is the poultry house. In the main garden, I have bananas going on over here, and this is the poultry house. Like I said, the bats are coming on the 2nd of next month. That's how many days from now? That's like today is on the 24th, 6, 7 days, 8, 9 days time. Bats are coming, inshallah. So this place will start having a lot of activities. Okay, I need to do a little bit of work, like to clean the upper part. We already did some. Hey, look at the cat. Look at the cat. The cat is resting. Hey, he's tired and he's resting right over there. That is bonus. Oh, okay, so you can see these are the nest boxes. All those were clean and then kept outside. No, not clean. I don't know whether it was. No, it wasn't clean. So we need to clean it before the bats come in. Like I said, the bats are coming in at 4 months old, 16 weeks, and they'll be ready for laying at 17, 18 weeks, around 17, 18 weeks. In fact, 16 weeks, some of the bats will in fact start laying. Okay, so like I said, I outsource all those work. Like I used to bring bats at 1 month old after they have been brooded, but this time I just wanted to test them because I was supposed to do a lot of cleaning inside the house when the bats are already when the bats are about to, like, we are already in the country, so I didn't have enough time to do it. So I just said, okay, let me outsource it. So these are the bananas. You can see how big they are. Yeah, so these are the Chinese bananas, very big. This is like more than 0.5 meters, like tall. This is close to 1 meter. Yeah, not up to 1 meter, maybe 0.67. So this one right here, like the way I sell it like retail. Like I cut it and sell it $50, $100. The last one I cut gave me like $1,500. But like average, I used to say okay, $1,000. But this one here will also give you like $1,400. So you can see how big it is. Okay, so that one there too will give about the same. So look, imagine you have one sucker. Okay, you have one sucker, and imagine how many suckers are coming up. I'm not even optimizing like the farm because I shouldn't allow all these suckers to come up so that they will grow big. But even though they are coming up like this bunch came out. Okay, and in fact the last one I caught, the one that I said it gave me like 1,500 was from here. This one, yeah, this one, or that one over there. Yeah, one of these two. Yeah, I think that one will be that one because that was the latest cut. Okay, so yeah, that's what I have for you. There's a bigger one also over here, but these ones are too slow. They are the regular normal bananas, but they are way bigger. Yeah, it's also ready for harvesting. You can see some of them are turning to yellow. Yeah, they are turning yellow. But look, this one has been here for more than 1 year, and it was able to give me only one bunch, two suckers, two big suckers, three, four suckers. Yeah, but the suckers are a lot smaller. Oh, there is another one over here. Another suckers are a lot smaller. So if I harvest this, I have to wait for maybe another 8 months before one of these suckers will grow big to replace the mom. But with this other type of bananas, how many suckers are already producing fruit? Already we got two. Okay, we already have one over there. Yeah, at least three of them, and all those are already too big. In the next 5 months, this will be ready for maybe harvesting. And look at that one over there, maybe the next 3 months, because this one, yeah, in fact, it's already giving fruit. It's already giving fruit. So you see how big this one also is. Look at this. This is a big one. Wow, Bahafele boy, Kodo. Yeah, this is gonna give more than $1,500. Look, it's big and it's like close to 1 meter, like tall. Yeah, 1.7, 1.8 around that side. Okay, yeah. So I think that's all for now. I'm gonna give you a close look. See how big it is. Very fresh, very nice. No hassle. You know, we also harvested one yesterday over here. So that's the that's the branch over here. I have some bougainvilleas going on over here. Okay. So yeah, that's what I have for you today. Unless if you have any question, let me wait for like a minute or two and see how much does cucumber cost. That was the last question. If you have any question, let me know. Okay, so if you don't have any question, I'll need to do some work. I am supposed to go do some little bit of work. Yeah, I'm gonna catch you maybe the next weekend or two to give you more update on the uh, on the vegetable farm. And also by then, probably the batch will already be here. So yeah, but one more thing. Let me show you this. One more thing. There's a smaller another space right here. So this side is where I used to do vegetables. Like this side was only dedicated for vegetables. It's a 20 by 20 meter land, but I had to extend because vegetables are not very easy to manage. If you have a big land, you need to make sure you have somebody who is gonna be always there at all times. Okay, so at some point when I did poultry, I wasn't able to do like I wasn't able to do and give enough time to poultry and also enough time to the vegetables. So I have to transfer bananas over here because they're a lot easier to manage. Yeah, a lot easier to manage. You just give them water and manure. Maybe every 2 days you give them water, they're already gonna give you good fruit. Okay, look at this one right here. Maybe next 2 weeks I need to harvest this one. This one didn't do very well. Yeah, it did not do very well, but it can still give me like $600, $600 from this small branch over here. But retail, yeah. If you want to sell it wholesale, you can only sell this other $300. Yeah, but even at that, automatic, almost like give it water, manual. If you could do drip irrigation, it's even better. Okay, and you will be able to have water constant at all times. So yeah, I wanted to make sure this bamboo plants is taking over. Sorry, the bamboo is taking a lot of space over here. The reason why we had this bamboo over here was the vegetables that we have here. We used to put bamboos to support them, like I showed you on the other smaller garden. But one of the bamboo or a few of the bamboo, I guess one or two, yeah, take over. Like this is like 2-3 years ago. But look how bushy it is, and we once cut it all off completely. You can see these brown ones; they were all cut off. But within like a month or 2 or 3, already it started growing very fast. So this one over here are less than a year, but you can see how bushy it is already. Okay, you can see all these brown leaves we have from the bamboos that we cut. So bamboos also make a lot of money. Yeah, some people will come and collect all these bamboos and sell them because those are the guys that do these beds for tourists around the Gambia area. They always come down here to get bamboos. But the space that it is taking and yeah, and what I could use the space for is not worth having bamboos over here. Okay, so that's why I want to get rid of all these bamboos, not the entire bamboo, but I'll try to manage it. Maybe 1 or 2 sticks, maybe somewhere around in the corner, so that I can manage the sticks better. But they grow very fast because how they grow is like this. They'll have the stem. Let's say if you have a green one, something like a good one. Let's say, for example, if you have a stem like this, a green one, if you put it up, the leaves should start coming from one of the places. If you lay it on the ground, it will have multiple places where it can start getting some some roots. Roots should come up from here, from there, and each one of them will grow as a separate plant. As a separate plant, somehow separate plant. So just within a month, 2, 3, 4, 5 months, a year, you have a bush full of bamboo. So if you have a land, you want to put some bamboos there, you don't have anything else to put there, just use bamboos all around the fences. You can be cutting them and selling them as sticks. Yeah. So yeah, that's what I have for today. Because like I said, I need to get off and do a little bit of. Yeah. Huh? Kan mo alam? No, ko lang mo after na ko. Full labo on them so after back so minyo. Yeah. Hmm? They had a fish out on the time. You got to full flower and check bagasi. Yeah. Okay, so yeah, that's what I have for you. Sinyan na, okay. Why hanga sen bilig di sikaw tal bila nega fini. Neko sikaw sikir bila yam. Wa. Amna bena bena ka fi sikaw tal bi fi fi. Wow. Yo angin dem dara, dara semua pare rek. Now. A bush. I have a bush inside Lamin. Okay. Hey, I need to get out now. If I come on live, I don't like living life. But unfortunately, I have to go now. Maybe I don't know if I can come up again, but I don't have anything else to tell you. So maybe next week when the tables are coming up bigger. So see you in the next live. Bye bye, and thanks for coming and joining this live. Musa, Bini.